How's it going, everybody? It's me, Shane. I'm here to give you another Pokemon Horizons episode review. Today's episode is episode 13, entitled A Sudden Picnic. Before I go any further, please suddenly hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell right there so you can be notified of more videos like this one. It's been a while. What, 2-3 weeks maybe? Yeah, I'm pretty sure 2-3 weeks. We were kind of expecting something different based on the previews, and this episode is more or less it just feels like a recap show, because we get the usual recap in the very beginning about the whole forest and all that thing and how they're supposed to go to Galar, but their trip to Galar has been postponed because, oh no, the ship's having issues with the fin again. And we do get some backstory, because apparently this entire airship was built by Orla. It originally was Orla's grandfather's boat, and Freed had told her to make it fly, and here we are right now. Dot usually deals with all the main systems, and she's the one who sent the message saying, well, give it a day and it'll be up and running. And this episode is basically flashbacks. Liko having flashbacks of, how far she's come while they having their picnic, and flashbacks of how far Roy has come when he's connecting with Pokemon, right? And the picnic park is genuinely funny. I do not like the word picnic for several reasons, but regardless, the sandwich making part is good for so many reasons, because it's another game mechanic we're watching in show, and they're doing it in the appropriate region, the Paldea region. Pardon me. And so, Freed alludes to it being art, and it's kind of annoying because while in game I understand you use apple slices to make a sandwich, but the fact that Roy couldn't grab one and just eat it, and they're like, no, you gotta make a sandwich out of, no, just let the boy eat the apple slices, right? Even I personally wouldn't put apple pieces on a sandwich, but as I said before, I always enjoy seeing the game mechanics in there. You even see Liko sandwich is plain, kind of like, it's so funny, they're like, it's kind of like her, isn't it? She's still wondering what to put on it. And Roy tries to copy up the picture of the sandwich that's stacked up high. And of course the bread falls off. Oh, you got to start over. No, I'm not even going to get into that, because sandwich making in the very beginning of Scarlet and Violet, sandwich making was annoying, but I digress. But on here, we get the theft of a sandwich made for Fuecoco after him and Sprigatito were playing with the ancient Pokeball. And Wattrel is what stole the sandwich, set the sandwich down, decided to get into a shouting fight with Fuecoco. I don't know what move that could have been, which makes all of the Pokemon run away. And when Roy's like, well, could you guys share it? Fuecoco was all up for it, but when Wattrel ate the sandwich, it ate Fuecoco's sandwich and then ran. Didn't fly away for some reason. But then we see a flock of Wattrel flying away, and that one Wattrel just standing looking out at the ocean, which prompts Roy to go, oh man, I can't stop thinking about this Pokemon. I'm going to go back. And so I guess next episode looks as if they're going to try to help it learn how to fly. Just catch the Pokemon. Please don't do the Ash thing. And just let it go after you help it. Please don't make this Lapras 2.0. Please don't. Anyway, we do get Liko going, I want to do more for Dot and Laud, old man. Because, they're always watching the ship. We should get them on a picnic. Initially, while Roy was still there, he's like, so force Dot to come out. She's like, no. She considers it the pain. I'm not trying to force her, but I want them to experience this. So she gets the help of Murdoch. They make the whole picnic thing, the whole sandwich making thing for them. And, Needle thing, who is Dot, is doing a video about picnics and sandwiches. But she's like, I've never been to one. I love that Quaxley is literally, I don't want to say the director, but always helps her to the point. He's like, yeah, this video is garbage. Quack, quack. Start over. And And when she got Roy, of course, did a selfie with him and Liko and their Pokemon, sent it to Dot, which it's cool that you consider her your friend, right? You, at the very least, your shipmates. My thing is, she barely talks to you, right? She just started talking. You just started hearing her voice through the phone when talking about she was going to fix the ship. So, fine, it's an anime. She's your friend. But, you know, when she tells them, hey, go to the kitchen, there's stuff there for you all. And it's Laud who says, Liko's a very good girl. She experiences something that brings her joy, and she wants to, have her friend also experience that. And so, they took a picture together, but Dot was in the needle thing costume, which everyone's like, oh, she's still shy. And here's a negative point. And I know this is supposed to be played up for laughs, but I can't do it. If this was Ash, where Ash is literally dense about everything except for Pokemon feelings and Pokemon battles, I would accept it. Liko still doesn't get that needle thing as Dot. Like, Freed even tries to tell her. Like, they're trying to explain it to her. And Murdoch's like, you know what? Let's just let Dot tell her. So, in other words, which is weird. It sounds weird to say this. This episode feels like a filler episode when there's no manga for this, right? Feels like it's just taking up time, because if they knew, why wouldn't they just tell her? Why wouldn't it just, right? And then I haven't even gotten to the interference part. Turns out the interference part is, oh look, a magneton, but it's not just a magneton. It's a bunch of magnetons. And then the villain that took over from Amatheo, he's there with his Umbreon, because even Evil Man with the mustache had a dog. So there's his lovable partner. He's just like, yeah, it's about to be done. Once everyone has gotten back to the ship, sans Roy, they realize, wow, this is still not updating. Then some of the systems go off. So it kind of looks like they're in trouble, doesn't it? Now, if it seems like I kind of went through quickly of this episode, there's really not much to it. That I can just trying to scroll through my notes. Yeah, there's really not much to this episode. Those were all the major parts, and I almost told it all in order. But that is the episode. Mostly flashbacks, and while I enjoy, Freed and Murdoch going, oh yeah, Liko, she's grown, and Murdoch's happy that he brought Dot on board, because now Dot is getting friends, Liko is getting friends, and Roy is experiencing more Pokemon, which make Roy our boy, make him the battle person, please. He even learned that Stomping Tantrum does nothing against a flying type who can just move out of the way for that stuff. The shadow match between it and Fuecoco, who just sounds like he's going, hold it. Like, he's trying to say, Garden 2, get out, right? It's interesting. I get that you're foreshadowing that this Pokemon is going to turn into a mariachi bandito and then into a literal song. Well, not a songstress if he's male, but literal singing with the microphone. I get what you're doing there. Can we kind of calm that down? Because now you're going to make it seem like only that Fuecoco does it, when I would imagine that it's possible in other Fuecocos that they do it. That's just a small nitpick. That's not the negative part. Just the negative part is just the recaps. We don't have to keep doing the recaps. This is episode 13. And I just don't like not Liko. Liko is too smart to be like, oh, she's a super fan and she wears the outfit. You're too smart. You've shown that you're too smart of a character to just keep going. Oh. Ooh, 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 oh. You haven't put two and two together that it's a Quaxley, and that, do you really think someone likes a online personality that much that they would get the same partner as them? But without further ado, let's talk about the Pokemon seminar of the day, which features an oldie. Don't know if I want to call him a goodie, because it depends on your perception of this Pokemon. It is Magneton. Actually, I'll lower this down so you can see the name. Yeah, there you go. Magneton. Electric Pokemon, evolution of Magnemite. Middle evolution that leads into Magnezone. This Pokemon's electromagnetic waves can interfere with all appliances. That was the question that was posed. What appliances can it interfere with? Fridges, TVs, microwaves, all of them. So when you have them around, make sure you put them in Pokeballs. Pardon me. Now my question is, how did the bad guy get so many Magnetons when he only had one before? And it looks like next week we're finally going to get the thing where Freed follows the Magneton, has to battle the bad guy, probably a little terrorization. The city that they're in, though, is Hako City, also known as Levencia for us Western folks. That's where Iono, the gym leader, is. So we're definitely going to get some Iono, probably an Iono Needle Thing collaboration, which hopefully then it makes Liko see, hey, by the way, I am that person. So you can stop this so we can move on to a different gag. Yeah. But all in all, not a horrible episode, but not something that you really need to rush out to see. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Finally, we got the baseline average. It's starting to seem like the average parts of this show is just the recaps. But I am enjoying the fact that there's some seeds being sown there, right? Wattrel, Roy extending himself for Pokemon, seeing how Freed can be wise sometime and actually worries over the kids because he is a Pokemon professor through and through. So you know what? I gave it a 3. It's a 3 at the lowest. It's a 3.5 at the highest. I'm still kind of feeling like it's a 3. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I know this is one of my shorter reviews for this series, but all in all, I still enjoy the series. I'm enjoying the fact that we're getting game mechanics. We're learning more about all the other characters. Obviously, these kids are going to grow, but it is a very different anime take. We probably won't. I wonder if Roy is going to end up fighting Iono. I hope he has Wattrel by then because Billy Bolt's going to kick his butt. But anyway, guys, like I said before, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified of more videos such as this one. Remember, be good, be blessed, wash those hands, be good to yourselves, be good to others. Either way it goes, please don't be a jerk, all right? You all stay safe out there. Thank you once again for just listening to me. I truly, truly appreciate each and every last one of you. So with that being said, have a good weekend, and I'll catch you next time.